Hey guys, Phil Guy here and welcome to a brand new season for Deddington Arms. As you can see here, not a lot has happened in the market and as you know by now, we do our reinforcements in the squad through our youth system. Still, that doesn't mean we don't have to deal with teams trying to poach our best players and we were able to avoid that throughout the summer, but we couldn't we had to lose Josh Cronin, and he already established himself as a starter at Gateshead. So Josh Cronin was clearly one or two steps above of this division, so he needed to go really. We will have a match today against Mangotsfield, but for now I'll leave you with the highlights of the first games of this 2018-19 season. See you in a bit, guys.
Football is finally back to the windmill, and for this game against Bishop's Cleeve for the Southern Western League, we don't have any surprises on our starting 11. Just Josh Cronin is absent because he left to Gateshead, as we all know, and this is a very important game for us to win. Because again, from what I could tell from Phil Guy's press conference, the board expects to win the title. And we start well, 19 minutes, we gain a penalty, and Ken Thompson scores the first goal of the game. Well done for us. We start well, and 20 minutes now, Rowan Presland. Can we score a second immediately after Ken Thompson? Can he ditch his defender? Ken Stott is... good save from Sargent. Ken Thompson got away from Stott, but he couldn't defeat the Sargent. Ellis Bryant with a kick. Josh K can collect it. Half an hour gone. We're completely dominating this game. Ron Presland finds Josh Wood. Josh Wood will do a good header for Ken Thompson. Can he score? No. Another good save from Sargent. What a nice fight between Ken Thompson and Sargent. And Ken Thompson scored a penalty, but nothing else so far. An hour gone, and the first chance for Bishop's Cleeve. Hellowood is away. Can he score? Hellowood still. He shoots. It was against the side netting. It looked like Ellis Bright couldn't make a save, but no, it was just against the side netting. 20 minutes to go now. Flash is away on the left side. Can he find Ken Thompson? He can. Ken Thompson, he scores. 2-0. A very safe win. We are determined to win this title again. It's going to be very difficult, but the board wants it, and the players seem to want it as well. Can Ken Thompson finish his hat-trick in the 90th minute? Ken Thompson is away. He hits the post, and Sargent then takes it to a corner. It was a good win from us. Ken Thompson was the clear highlight. We traveled to Luke Meadow, a place that we went before to face the reserves 2 years ago, but now we face Didcot Town in our second game. No changes for this match today from Phil Guy. We'll see how this goes. We are the favorites for winning the league, but it's still very early days, so we'll see if we are indeed the title contenders that they think we are. And Ken Thompson scores on the 3rd minute. I'm sorry, I was not ready for this start. Rowan Presland with a good assist. 4 minutes now. Can we create another chance? It's Didcot with the ball though. Meakin, he loses to Joe Davies. Ken Thompson, can he score again? 4 minutes. A good chance for Ken Thompson, but he fluffed it really. He should have done better. 5 minutes now. We are playing really well in this beginning of match. Joe Davies with the ball, he shoots. Oh, and the keeper from Didcot should have done better, I feel. 2-0 for us now. Great performance, 24 minutes. Can we create something else? Jones with the ball for Didcot. He loses to Ron Presland. Joe Davies, good ball to Ken Thompson. Can Ken Thompson score? No, again wide. Ken Thompson, he has been away 3 times but only scored once. It's not particularly brilliant from him. 33 minutes now, and Macchiadi is away for Didcot. Can he do something dangerous? Not really. He found some space, but then he couldn't really convert his chance. 40 minutes on the clock now. It's a very action-packed first half. Ken Thompson is away again. He sees Josh Wood in a better position. Maybe lacking confidence, Ken Thompson, but very well with the assist to Josh Wood. And we are in complete domination. Second half begins. Rob Light, can he score? He can. 4-0. Great assist from Joe Davies. And it's a marvelous performance from Deddington Arms Hotel. 5 minutes to go now. 4-0 on the score sheet, and Didcot might have a chance. Reed to Hargreaves, he finds Meakin, he shoots. Good save from Ellis Bryant, keeping the clean sheet safe, and Ben Lewis throws it to a throw-in, and it's a great win from us. 4-0, brilliant.
We travel to Olker Old Boys Stadium to face them for the preliminary round of the FA Cup. Manager Phil Guy opted to rotate some things around. Mark Cookie, Rob Bradford, and Anthony Richardson start in the defense, and Jordan Kay starts over Josh Wood as well. We'll see. He rotates a bit. He feels that the Deddington Arms is favourite, but it's an away game. It's always hard, and it's the third game in only 1 week, so we'll see how things go. It's not going to be an easy game, and the board wants third qualifying round, but that's doable. Penalty to Walker Old Boys, and it's a goal. Nolan takes the penalty, and 46 minutes after an highlightless first half, things are kicking off. 50 minutes now. Can we do something? Ben Lewis finds Ken Thompson. Ken Thompson is away. Can he shoot? Ken Thompson. Good save from Harrison, the Holker goalkeeper. We need to pressure a bit more. 60 minutes now. Josh Kay to Josh Wood. Josh Wood is already in for Jordan Kay. That I think he strained his thigh. I'm not really sure. Ron Preston shoots. He hits the bar, and then ball gets away. But we're piling on the pressure, and you'd feel we might get a draw now. Rob Light with the cross. 67 minutes. And there's an own goal. Pete with a tackle, and he did a mistake. It's a 1-1. 15 minutes to go, and Foster is away. Can he score for all Old Boys? He can. Ellis Bryant couldn't save it again, and we're in trouble. 13 minutes to go. Can we do an immediate response? Ken Thompson, he finds Josh Wood. Josh Wood is going to score. Yes, 2-2. We're not playing brilliantly, and we're going to go to a replay. We should have done better, really. Time for the replay of the FA Cup preliminary round against Olker Old Boys, and manager Phil Guy opts to rotate the squad a bit again. Simon Pritchard gets the nod, and Steve Whitmore and Greg Polonsky are names that we're not usually seeing in the starting 11. Paul Franklin also news. We'll see how that goes. In the first game, it wasn't particularly successful, that tactic. We didn't really need to play a replay, but we'll see. 4 minutes on the clock. Harrison, Olker's Old Boys goalkeeper, shoots the ball. Monday collects it. He finds Simon Pritchard. Can he score in his first chance? 4 minutes on the clock. Simon Pritchard shoots with Harrison with a safe save. Could have done better, Simon, really. 38 minutes, there's a free kick for Holker. Gardner puts it in the box. Pete tries to get it. Franksters with a bad clearance, and Duffy shot against Pete, which was offside. If he didn't hit Pete, could have been dangerous. 4 minutes to go, still 0-0, and Holker might have a chance here. Best with the ball on the right side. He finds Nolan. He looked offside, but he hits the bar. The flag stayed down, so there was a great chance for Holker there. Penalties are looming. 4 minutes to go. Milton finds someone in the box. Can he shoot? He shoots and he scores! Finally the goal. We get probably the win. Yeah, we do. It's confirmed now. But it was so much harder than it needed to be. And Phil Guy could have chose better the players to play, really. I couldn't really ask for anything else for the start of the season. Winning the first matches for the league and have a bit of an issue. Really my fault though. For the FA Cup, I decided to rotate the squad and risk it for the matches against Holker Old Boys over here, because I thought that even with our reserve players, or some of them, we could go through, and we did in the end, but it was much closer than I expected or even wanted, really. But still, I felt it was needed, as we play 5 matches in just 15 days. And the pace of the games won't stop till October, as you can see. So it's 2 games every week. It's going to be necessary to rotate the squad for now anyway. For this season, the board decided to upgrade our status. So now we're semi-professional. Something that turned out to be quite helpful to keep our most promising stars now with some contracts and some salary, and avoiding the risk of losing them like we did with Tom Peters and Joe Davies, although he came back. Josh Cronin was the only one that left that was part of the first team, and he's justifying that as he's already starting in the Vanarama National League for Gateshead. The expectations of the board are, again,
particularly demanding. I feel it's possible to win the league though. We started well, and with our players coming through, we have a lot of quality and we're starting to get some depth. And so I'm gonna make a good bet on the league. Reach the third qualifying round of the FA Cup depends if we go through Bridport, which we should, and then the draw for the third round will be decided, or the second. For these two cups, I'm gonna have to drop one depending on draws and where we are at the moment. We'll see what we can do. What we really can't miss is the league, and I really want to get promotion, even if not by winning the league. I'll try and get the playoffs at least, but I feel confident for this season. Right, let's go to the match against Mangotsfield then. Mangotsfield is a team that they haven't won a game yet. Curiously enough, they've played 3 times. They drew twice and lost once at Cirencester. So I guess we are considered favorites. Probably, we are definitely considered favorites, as we are also considered favorites to go up the league. For this game against Mangotsfield, then, we are going with Ellis Bryant on goal, Mark Milton, Rob Radford, Ben Lewis, and Michael Arch, Rob Light on the right, and Josh Kay on the left, Craig Smith and Ron Presland as the centre midfielders, Josh Wood as poacher, and Ken Thompson as a defensive forward. It's an away game, and away games in these leagues can be a bit difficult, although in our away game we did win 4-0 at Didcot Reserves, which was a very good result. So we'll see how we do today at Cosham Street. After these 2 wins for the league, we're on a roll, I would say, although we've played two times in a row for the FA Cup. Now it's back for league business, and we need to step up our game. We weren't brilliant against Holker Old Boys. What is this? Oh god, wow. Sorry, I'm alright. The game starts. I'm just gonna put a bit quicker. Here we go. Ken Thompson with the ball. Can we create something in the first chance of the game? It's not very likely, but Ken Thompson is still with it, and he goes back to Mike Lodge to finish the highlight. So against Mangotsfield, it's an away game, as I was saying, and away games might be a bit tricky. Our tactic is still very carefully constructed to make sure we don't concede a lot of goals. That's always my main goal, and then try to outscore them. But if we keep safe in the back, we should be fine. Josh Kay with the ball. Ken Thompson. We have 11 minutes on the clock. Josh Kay again. He looks to Lakeland, and now Mangotsfield can do a counter attack. Philip, he launches Monel. Monel is away. Can he beat Ellis Bryant? He can. First chance of the game, first shot of the game even, and Mangotsfield scores. Is Liam Monel with the goal. Callum Phillip with a great ball in, and it's a good counter attack to give Mangotsfield the lead. Let's see it on 3 dimensions. It wasn't brilliant from us. It's the first chance of the game, though. Not particularly happy with this, obviously. It's not a great start of the match. But we see here Philip with a good ball, and Rob Bradford couldn't keep up. Lewis Monday is resting a bit because with the amount of games we played, he needs to rest a bit. Great finish from Monel, I must say. He waited for Ellis Bryant to go down, and then he swooped it over him. It was a good finish from the Mangotsfield striker, but we need to answer back now. Mike Large with the free kick, 17 minutes on the clock. Ron Presland, can Josh Wood get it? No, Giddens is the quickest. And now Mangotsfield might get back to us. Hopefully Giddens kicks it out. Pierce fights with Mark Milton. Mark Milton gets it down to Ron Presland. Josh Wood. Can we pressure? We haven't had a shot yet. Ron Presland, Craig Smith to Josh Wood. Can he find Ken Thompson? No, he goes back to Craig Smith.
Again, Craig Smith, he loses out to Hogg, and now again, Mansfield, they might be dangerous on this counter-attack. They've created a goal already, and Philip now is driving the ball to Monel. Well played to Pierce, he shoots. It was a good chance for Mansfield. They create again, and it's not been good from us so far. 20 minutes, and Mansfield had 2 good chances. And we did absolutely nothing. We have the possession, but that's about it. We're not creating. We finally had a shot. Half an hour gone. Ron Preslin to Josh Wood. Can he do something? Ron Preslin. Josh Wood. Can he find Ken Thompson? He can't. He hit twice. First Gideon saved, and then Josh Wood hit the post. Good chances right there, and it's a promising sign. Ron Preslin still Ken Thompson, and he was offside. But there's a straightaway highlight from the offside. Callum Phillips and Ben Lewis fight for the ball. Monel with it. Can he do something? Now he loses to Rob Bradford. Mark Milton to Craig Smith. Craig Smith has a run from Ken Thompson. He sees him. Ken Thompson. Can he score? Ken Thompson is always first chance of the game. Ken Thompson. What a great save from Giddens. Ken Thompson was away after a great ball from Craig Smith, but Giddens holding Mansfield's win, and now we're playing better. Mike Large with the corner. Can we do something? Lakeland gets it away, but it's still from Ken Thompson. Ken Thompson finds Mike Large again on the left side. Mike Large with the cross. Kirby gets it away, but Craig Smith and Humphrey deals with it. Mark Milton still, and highlight finishes. Bit more pressure, and after we conceded, we are pressuring Mansfield to their own back area, but we are not scoring, and I don't like it, of course. Still 1-0, and the first half is coming to an end. There's a yellow card for Lewis Hogg from Mansfield. We might take advantage of that, and halftime seems to be coming with Mansfield on the lead. And yeah, here we come, halftime. We are the favourites, says Frank. I agree, but let's give the fans a performance, guys. No, it wasn't brilliant. Let's do the usual trick of making them happy. This normally works. And I have faith in you, lads. I have faith in you, lads. I have faith in you, lads. Second half, then. We have 9 shots already. When we created a couple of chances, although both the most dangerous ones were both in the same play with Josh Wood, and Josh Case with the ball, is nothing coming out of it. With the first highlight of the second half, and as I was saying, we did create some chances, but the best ones were in the same line of play, and so I want to see a bit more from our team, and nothing seems to be happening. Our strikers aren't playing particularly well. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to get Simon Pritchard on for Josh Wood. And Josh Kay is also a bit iffy. So I'm going with Steve Webb. In the hopes that this changes something. Josh Wood and Ken Thompson, they had their chances, both of them. They couldn't convert. And the second half still remains highlightless. And it's not good for us. It might be our invincibility coming to an end here against Mansfield. They had one chance, they converted. They had another good chance before we even created something at the 20th minute. And then we had a couple from Josh Wood and the Ken Thompson chance. Nothing with it. And 10 minutes to go, and I'm going to go a bit more offensive because it's lost by 1, lost by 2. I'm going to ask them to shoot on sight, and I'm going to go attacking. That's what I'm going to do. So 10 minutes to go. We go a bit more attacking. And we have a corner. Mike Large. Rob Light with the header. And he scores! Great corner from Mike Large. Rob Light attacking the ball with a lot of intent. And we score. The level we see here in 3 dimensions. Great corner. Nobody covering Rob Light. That comes from the outside of the box, and a great header to get us a draw. That's better. I already went back on control because a draw is better, and I'll take a draw away from home, really, in the beginning of this season. And it looks like that's what's going to come from the game. 2 minutes still. Ben Lewis is probably going to get carded right now. Yeah, that's what's going to happen. Nothing comes from that free kick. and 2 minutes to go. That the ref is giving extra time, and that's it. It finishes 1-1. I think we played relatively well, but the chances we created weren't that great. And Rob Blight ended up saving us after that great corner from Mike Large. We're third now, but we have a game on hand against Tiverton, and they're still very much in the beginning. I will probably join you guys. We'll see when. I'll probably join you guys at the Bridgewater game, so I do a bigger chunk of games, and we'll get through the whole of this messy September that's ahead of us. Alright guys, Susfil Guy. If you liked the video, leave a like and a subscribe. Have a good night, and have a pint.